Hello. It's Friday the 22nd in the evening. I got home yesterday in the morning. The night I took a red-eye flight, I think they're called. The first one was from Palm Springs to Chicago. And taking off at Palm Springs was windier than heck. It was like riding on a bucking bronco. Kind of fun. I'm glad I didn't have anything to eat or I would have been spewing on the airplane. But it was like an amusement park ride. I tell you, I mean, if we would have crashed, there's nothing you can do about it anyway, so you might as well enjoy the ride, right? Got to Chicago. I had 2 hour wait for the next plane. So I did. And I was kind of hungry, and I didn't want to buy anything at the airport because it's expensive. But I realized I had some cookies in my pocket from the flight on the way out there. The guy handed out cookies. Didn't really want cookies, but I ate them. Then took the flight from there to St. Louis, and I started dozing a little bit. I was just so tired that I could have just stayed on the airplane and ended up anywhere. I wouldn't have cared. I got off the plane, and Richard came and picked me up, took me home. Cat was so glad to see me. He was like so traumatized without me here to protect him. Sat on my lap, and Brian called me because he said he would to make sure I was home. And that's when the phone worked. So after that brief phone call, I got my list together, went out to get some things that I needed. I needed some cleanser and some Windex, window cleaning stuff, and I needed milk and bread and a few things. So I did that, and I took my time because there's tons of people on the road because of their last minute Christmas shopping and nobody's in school or at work or whatever. So I was late getting home, late meaning I missed Jeopardy. So that's okay. I put the frozenable stuff, yes, I put the things that needed refrigerating away. Sat down because I was tired, and the cat sat on my lap like, lady, you aren't going anywhere. So we sat there, and I was going to watch the CBS lineup for Thursday night, which was The Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon. Might have been something else, and Life in Pieces, which I love that show. It's funny. Missed it all. Guess we fell asleep. I woke up, put some other things away, got ready for bed. We went to bed. He laid on the bed near me, like, lady, you aren't going anywhere. So that's what happened, and I woke up today. I woke up at 5:30 to go to the bathroom, and I was going to check something on I thought, well, I'm up. I might as well, I have some things that I have to check. I have a new list in this book. A new list of things to check. Computer wasn't working, so I checked the phone. Pick up the phone, and I'll push. Nope, you hear a dial tone. Nope, it's not working. It's still not working. Luckily, I have this little tiny government telephone for 4 people, so I called the phone company and I told them it wasn't working, and she said, well, first of all, you turn it off, unplug it, let it sit for a few minutes, then plug it back in. Typical IT. Turn it off, turn it on, right? So I did that, and you're supposed to give it at least a half an hour warm up. So I thought, I can't pay my bills online. I've got to pay them. They're due today. So I went in the car to AT&T and paid the phone bill and complained about this. And then I went over to the grocery store and paid the electric and gas bill. Picked up some Cheetos. Wait a minute, where am I? Here we go. Cheetos, the crunchy ones. And the cat loves them, so if he hears the crunchy bag, he comes running over wanting one, or two, or three. He's my junk food buddy. Then when I got back, still nothing. Phone wasn't working, computer wasn't working. So I tried to reboot again. And about an hour later I tried it again. Then I called the phone company and complained again. And they're supposed to mail out a new modem. It's a thing that goes between the wire that comes into the house and the wire that goes to the phone and computer. The box. They're supposed to send it overnight, which means I should get it tomorrow. So, who knows? I'm looking forward to certain things on the internet very much, and I want to see them, but unless I take the laptop somewhere else to watch, like at a coffee shop or something, which I could do. I don't want to go anywhere. It's like the last shopping days before Christmas. The roads will be cram-packed. People are nuts. I don't want to go anywhere. That's the whole point of being stocked up and laying around. I even bought some dark chocolate hot cocoa mix. So I'm all set. We're supposed to get some snow this weekend too. A little bit, not much, but hopefully I will have internet soon. I'm sure by the time you see this, I will have internet and I can put the other things up, but this explains why I haven't been on here. And I've got all kinds of stuff on my list to do for my life. Not really a bucket list of stuff that I need to get my butt in gear and do. So we'll see all that stuff later. Later. Upward and onward.